Hi, welcome back to Craig's Cabin. Today we're going to journey off into Prinkle Wood. It's a Forestry Commission woodland in Brightling, East Sussex. Let's jump into the video. So hi guys, I'm back. We're back in good old Sussex. And I'm just going to double check that I locked my car. So I've never been to this woodland. It's one of the ones I found on Google. And then I've driven past it on the way to Deer Park or Deer Wood. Oh, it's just nice thistles. And Netherfield Highwood as well, which is another one I'm going to go to. Lots of flutterbies. Sorry, I've got no inner monologue today for some reason. Yeah, so I found this one on Google, drove past it a few times and decided I'm going to do a walk here, and I thought I'd bring you guys along. So we had a lovely time in Dorset. We took a break. We went to Darwell, which is so beautiful. Load of different bays and coves. I can't remember the name of all of them because we went to God knows how many beaches. We went to Weymouth. We went to a lovely place called Kingston Lacey, which is a country home for the people that used to live at Corfe Castle. Apparently, so when the Corfe Castle got destroyed during the war, they built this massive manor house and acres and acres of garden. It's absolutely huge, but it was a lovely place to go. Oh, what we got? Sorry guys, having a look what we got. Loads and loads of new things popping up. Now apparently, actually I better move my keys into my bag to stop the noise, because apparently, so I was informed, there are actually deer here as well. I'm having trouble connecting my keys to my bag. Get in there. I mean, the birds don't seem too bothered about me being here or noise of my keys, but what I know about deer, which isn't a lot, they're very jumpy and skittish. Oxeye daisies. Oh, what's that? Sorry guys, I'm going to have to pause the video so I can see what that is. I think it might be St John's wort, but I could be mistaken. So yeah, we just looked it up, which I will double check with my book as well. But it's Tutson, and which is a type of St John's wort. But that particular one is also known as warrior wound, because apparently it was used to treat wounds and inflammation. Right, so let's have a look. Since this is the first time in this woods, I'm going to have to make a decision. Do I go to the right, or do I go to the left, or do I go straight on? I think if we go straight on, my logic is it should double back up onto this left path. But we never know. There's lots of silverweed and bugleweed about. Looks like we've got the brambles coming up ready with the blackberries. And fern or bracken. See if I can actually just shut up for a minute while I'm walking, see if you guys can pick up on any of the bird noises. So I accidentally pressed the off button on the video. I didn't even realise. So yeah, I'm going to shut up while I'm walking. I've got to make another decision. But yeah, I'm going to shut up while I'm walking, and I am going to see if you guys can hear the bird calls. If you know any of the bird calls, leave the name of the bird in the comment section below, or if you don't know the bird calls, put the word Prinkle, like Prinkle wood, in the comments. Prinkle, Prinkle. Now I'm going to take a right here just to see if it leads back to that other track, and if it does, I'll come back and go left. So yeah, like I said at the beginning of the video, Prinkle wood here is in a little place called Brightling, which is near Netherfield and Battle in East Sussex. And yes, Battle, where the Battle of Hastings is quite famous. There are disputes whether the battle actually happened at Battle or nearby, but I'll leave that for you to ponder. But the amount of times that I've been past this woodland and never noticed it is staggering. Look at that scenery there. It's great. See, now that's lovely. Oh, sorry, that's my hand. That's great. You can even see the cows over in the field there. See, that's a lovely view, but all honesty, I prefer that view. I feel more at home there. I must admit, there's so many speckled wood butterflies that I've had them floating about my legs since we started walking. Now, is this where the path turns? If it does, I'm hoping that leads back up to that top path. So we've got a mile marker, so you can either go through there into the field, or we go up. I'm going to go up. So it's a lovely quiet woodland. I mean, there's a bit of noise from the farms in the background, but what more do you expect? We're in the countryside, and I've just been bitten by some sort of bug right on my elbow. These wild foxgloves, digitalis, so beautiful and pretty on the inside as well, but deadly. Now I think my first assumption about this path doubling back to where I had to make the decision on the fork will be right. So you guys see now, that to me is a beautiful sight and so peaceful. For some reason these bugs like my elbows. Now, instead of going down the track where we just went, I'm going to keep going on, which would have been the left in the fork in the road because I can see it, or fork in the path, and see if that doubles back round to the middle where we took a right turn. Wow. So I'm guessing that people come through here in the car to coppice the wood. There's a clear path from that gate into the wood there. There's definitely more birds in this first part of the wood. Yeah, aeroplane as well. Here is the pendulous sedge or drooping sedge I've said about before, about the brownies, and it's ready to start harvesting the seeds. And you get a load of seeds and you put them in a coffee grinder and it makes sort of like a grey flour, which makes excellent gluten-free flour to make brownies and cakes and bread. So I've been told. But the brownies that were made by our very own Dora in our group, absolutely amazing. Gluten-free chocolate brownies made from pendulous sedge flour. Then we've got thistle. They're a bit small for me to take some off of them. Ragweed is horrible for horses. Not very nice for people either, to be honest. But the cinnabar moth caterpillars love it. If you have some and you want to have the butterflies, then try and keep it under control, because it will just spread like wildfire. I think I just had to stop so you guys could hear all the grasshoppers and crickets. I think they're more crickets than grasshoppers. Yeah, that one butterfly I just showed you there, there's 4 or 5 flying around me like I'm a maypole. For those of you who don't know what a maypole is, it's a big pole erected in the middle of the village with ribbons attached. There's a special dance and you wind up the maypole, wind the ribbons up around the maypole. So, it's the path of least resistance. Guessing it's here somewhere. Nope. Oh well. Aha. Maybe we follow the directions that nature's given us. That tree pointing us in the right direction. See, it's right exactly where the entrance is. So, let's go. So soft underfoot here, all the pine needles that have fallen, needles of the western hemlock. Yeah, love that smell. Smells like Christmas. I'd love to just stay here. The only trouble with staying here is I'm noticing 3 or 4 trees that are moving in this very slight wind, and one of them's quite a big tree, and it could fall straight down the gap where I'm actually sat. Yeah, here's the gap where I'm sat, and that's the tree there. But alright, I'm going to stop and have some lunch, and then we'll head back on the trail. I just sat and had me lunch, and while I was sat there eating my lunch, I saw a dog walker come past, and I was watching them, and it looks like they've just shown me the way. Now I just got to get through this pine wood. So here we go. There we go. Broke through the tree line. So when I walk in next, we're not going to go to the left. We're going to go straight on, because the break in the tree line's good, and I can see the path. Oh, finger! I can see the path, but the drop to get there. So let's try and work our way round and down. Oh, there we go. So now I'm gonna walk and take a left, because I want to know where that goes, because it's going to bug me if I don't. But thank you for coming along with me on this little bit of journey. I am a bit pushed for time. I do have other duties to attend to, but it's nice just to get out in the woods. Well, we've been here about an hour, something like that, about an hour, just to get out for an hour and just be outside. Right, I'm gonna carry on walking down that way and see where it leads to. Thank you for coming along. Don't forget to hit that like button, leave the word Prinkle in the comments below, Prinkle. Stay safe. I'll see you later.